What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. We're back again with another GARP challenge though. We are going to be taking on the first of the class-based teams. Previously, we'd worked on the 5 colors, Strength, Dex, Quick Sight, Int, and now we are working on the first of the classes. We're going from top to bottom in terms of the order on the Chopper Man mission, so the next one is the Fighter team. Now, I am using a captain that I have already used previously, and that captain is going to be Douglas Bullet, because once again, I did state it in the strength mission. The fact is there's no normal attacks only, and if you have Bullet, you should probably use Bullet because he just makes the fight a lot easier. I am expecting this team to actually clear this quite comfortably, actually. As for the subs here, we've got Snake Man. Snake Man could be replaced with any other orb booster or a chain booster, but ideally you'd want an orb booster of some kind. You've got Jinbei there, who's really good for removing the defense up on the Rebecca stage, but he's also going to be really good for the final stage because he'll just give our team a full board of matching slots. You've got the Bonnie there. Now, Bonnie is a really good unit because she allows us to remove the paralysis on multiple different stages, so you could replace her with another paralysis remover. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but another paralysis remover. And Rayleigh, if you have him for the fighter, the slasher, or the int stage, you should probably use him because he makes the stages with the despair or paralysis, whichever you choose, makes it a lot easier. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, for the support effects are all stat boosters, aside from one. I am using Raid Shiki on Bullet so that when we reach the final boss stage, our driven characters get a 1.3 times attack boost. So the only characters that are boosted from that is actually just going to be Bullet, but Bullet is going to be the heavy hitter. We're relying on him and his special to basically clear the enemy, which is really good. Once again, if you guys have not seen the GARP challenge stage, on this stage here, you want to be killing enemies that correspond to the colors on your team. So with this team, we've only got strength and int characters, so we want to go ahead and kill the strength and the int enemy so that we can get the special cooldowns. We want to make sure that we can save the matching slots for Bullet when we move into the next stage, so let's go ahead and do it. 1, 2... Okay, that's perfect. That's more than enough. Sweet. So we're going to be keeping the matching slots on Bullet, so he's going to be hitting really hard still on the next fight. And that's what I would really suggest if you are running Bullet for a captain for any of these, or just any of these fights. You want to try and conserve as many of those matching slots that you get given so that you can carry them into the next room, and it just makes you clear that fight a lot easier. So with this team, we're obviously relying on Bullet to do most of the heavy lifting here. The really annoying stage is going to be stage 4, because if we get kind of screwed on cooldowns, it's going to ruin a lot of teams. It's not only just this team, but a lot of teams get screwed over on stage 4 because the cooldowns are not set. They can be randomized. They all could have a 1-turn cooldown. They could all have a 3-turn cooldown. It's just completely random. So for this stage, we used Rayleigh to remove the despair. It's 7 turns of despair, so sockets, of course, are going to be very key. And let's just attack and hopefully have enough damage, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. GG. Goodbye. Goodbye. Next stage, stage 3 is Rebecca. Rebecca is pretty annoying. Puts up the paralysis and the defense shield, so that's fine. We can get rid of the paralysis with the Bonnie limited rare recruit, and we can get rid of the defense with Jinbei. And Jinbei not only just removes the defense, but he also will go ahead and give our fighters matching slots, and because this is a pure fighter team, full border matching slots, which is just so good. So we can actually conserve the Jinbei special now for whenever it comes back. We can conserve it for the final room. Then again, using Bonnie to remove the paralysis, which is like, she's honestly one of the best limited rare recruits in the game, and she heals us as well. Like, she's so good. Because she doesn't have a shield now, we should be home free just to go ahead and just attack. So let's do it. 1, 2, oh, hit a perfect. 3, no, hit perfects. It's really difficult doing live commentary and trying to hit perfects at the same time. Okay, so these cooldowns are not great, I will admit, but considering we do have the Jinbei ship, our fighter team, look, 65,000 HP is just ridiculous. I'm okay with just trying to kill a couple of these guys. We're not going to kill all the characters with the 1-turn cooldown here, which is fine. We will have to tank some damage, which is not a big deal, so let's go ahead and do it. I'll keep the int characters for when we reach Bellamy. Yep, that worked out pretty good. So we're going to take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Now we can go ahead and target Blue Gilly. Blue Gilly's on a 1-turn cooldown. We want to get rid of him, of course. When you get these guys below like 20%, they do a lot of damage to you, so you got to be very, very mindful of that. We will go ahead and attack with Bullet against this guy, because the strength units do no damage against him, basically. And kill off that guy. Okay, this is actually working out perfectly. This is working out very, very well. He goes down to 2 turns, and then we can kill Dagama. Our Rayleigh's on a 3-turn cooldown, so by the time we reach the next stage, he will be ready to go, which is perfect. Okay, amazing. This is working out perfectly right now. And we do not want to kill this guy just yet. And if we can, we could try and conserve some matching slots if at all possible, so that it makes Barto just a little easier. So now, this guy will kill us next turn. We have to kill him this turn. We will eat that recovery slot. Let's eat that. Can Bonnie kill? She did. Beautiful. So we got 2 matching slots on Bullet moving in to the Barto stage. Now, we do get Despaired here once again. It's a 7-turn Despair. He does have a barrier, and the barrier is a 20-hit combo barrier. Pretty annoying to deal with, but of course, you got to do what you got to do. So we're just going to go ahead and do our regular attacks. You can see Bonnie, she will not get her special like fully charged up when we reach the next stage, but we only need her stage 1 to remove 3 turns of paralysis. So it ends up working out quite perfectly. So let's just do some regular attacks and finish off with Bullet to give us the most amount of damage possible. And if we have another turn like that, we will be able to move on to the next stage against Treble. Like, this team's actually clearing it relatively quickly once again. Bullet is just that guy. He is that guy. So let's do it again. Exact same repeat of last turn. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're moving on to Treble. I think a lot of people will kind of struggle on this stage, because if you don't have some type of way to, you know, target the enemies that are behind him, you'll just take too much damage. So some damage reduction effects and stuff like that are going to be pretty useful here. But again, this is again why Bullet is like one of the best legends for this, right? So we are paralyzed, but as I said, we only need the stage 1 special of Bonnie to remove the paralysis. We don't get the heal because of the stage 1 special, but it's not a big deal. Our health is looking pretty good right now. And then we could just launch a Bullet special. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. We can launch a Bullet special and then just do normal attacks on Treble, and then the end of turn damage will be more than enough to clear the rest of the stage, I feel. We might be able to kill Treble in 1 turn. I'm pretty sure we will. If we hit our 6 perfects. Yeah, I think we will. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super effective hits. Beautiful. It's like 2 million damage. Yeah, 2.4 million. GG, bro. Already on the boss stage. Let's go. Yeah, this is already like a GG. Yeah, this is... Yeah, we win. we just win at this point. Like, it's over. It is over. So, yeah, full board of Shuffle there. He does give the enemies a 4 times attack boost. So, I think what we will do, we will go ahead and... We obviously want our characters to hit really, really hard. So I'm thinking of just doing normal attacks on the side characters of Dofi. I actually don't know how much damage these guys actually do. So just to be safe, I'm going to do normal attacks on the guys on the side. And then we can just do the rest of the damage against Doflamingo. Full border matching slots. We actually get the Dofi, the Rayleigh special back up again, which is perfect. We use the Snake Man for the Orb boost and the Chain boost. Use Rayleigh. And then... do normal attacks against these guys is what I'm thinking. I probably should have used the Snake Man special to hit the mob to make it a little easier to clear. But let's do it. Here we go. Oh wow. Probably should hit with the other one last, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's over. Yo, that was just Bullet just destroyed that like a hot knife through butter. I mean, just not as good as Kaido. Like, nothing will be as good as Kaido for this event. But that was pretty impressive. Of course, that team does have a lot of Sugo Fest exclusives on it. You got Snake Man, Jinbei, Rayleigh, Bullet, and then for the supports, I had some Legend supports. But as I said, the Legend supports are not fully required. Definitely just having the support of the Raid Shiki for the Driven attack boost on our Bullet was really good. So Bullet just hits extremely hard on the final boss fight without having to bring a dedicated attack booster. Having Snake Man's good. You could replace him with an attack booster and then change the support on Bullet. You could do that as well. There's lots of other options here, but Rayleigh's like so good for this event. So there we go. The fighter dungeon is complete. With Douglas Bullet as the dual captains once again. So the next one on the agenda, I believe, is going to be the slasher variation. So that's going to be interesting. I haven't even looked into the slasher one yet, so I will have to do a little bit of research about that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure to do that, guys. We are very, very close to 50,000 subscribers. Make sure to go ahead and do that, but other than that, I will see you guys within the next video.